Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. This one is going to be a doozy. Now, as you guys probably know, Assassin's Creed Shadows just came out as of today, and I also did have a chance to have like around 2 days of early access for the game, so I actually am quite a few hours into the game itself. We did one YouTube stream of it, so if you guys check that out, thank you guys. I've been kind of slowly doing a little bit more here, maybe the second channel in the future, and of course on my Twitch stream, and a lot of you guys have just kind of checked it out, see if it kind of returns to the root, returns to the form of Assassin's Creed. And well, I have my own opinions on the game itself, but as well the entire internet community also just is despising this game. Now, I'm not usually someone who likes to go too much into like the political stuff or DEI or woke, although you can get a lot of really easy views that will be honest on you on the YouTube side. If I basically go and say I hate women, you might go get an extra 50,000 subscribers, which sometimes does happen in the whole gaming sphere. But ideally, we don't hate women, but we do hate very mediocre video games. And obviously on the online side, there's been a lot of controversy when it comes like the Japanese like prime minister basically saying this game was a disgrace. People judging how this game kind of has no soul. And while I do want to say this wasn't the world's worst game I played, my big critique the entire 10 hours or so I've played so far is I wish there was more. So this video is going to be a mixture of why everyone seemingly is despising Assassin's Creed, both for legitimately good reasons in terms of like the game being mediocre or critiques on it. Some people are mad because there's like a gay samurai. Like there is everything going on the planet. So as always, I think my YouTube community is pretty chill, pretty normal. Just make sure you guys are nice in the comment section down below. But I'm going to try my best to, well, I guess present the news and not try to be in one of those people who hate on either end. Because I'm one of those people, I see both sides, so I try to be right dab in the middle. Some people may call that face setting, whatever, face setting. Some people also just think I just want to just talk about what the heck is going on, because right now video games are in a weird spot, and I think most of us kind of understand that we're in this huge big video game bubble where people are making a bajillion dollars on certain games, and sometimes they're losing literally everything. We have things like microtransactions in the store, which I think is a super valid complaint, and then also some people, well, I just hate the game because I think there is like a weird like gay scene going on. I don't even know, dude. Like it's one of those things where like sometimes every now and then we get games like this and they're everywhere. Like there's like it's really back and forth. So once again, I don't really like drama baiting or going too hard into it, but right now a lot of people are upset about Assassin's Creed Shadows. Let's go talk about it. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on here, second channel, Twitter and Twitch. And if you hate me after this one, I apologize, but hopefully my community is usually pretty chill. So let's go talk about the like I guess game-wise stuff. I've played the game for like around 10 hours, and there's things that I would critique. Number one, and this is like the game stuff for the game itself, a lot of the characters are copy paste. Like there was one spot there's the same like 12 samurai. I'm unironically same model, same guy who's bald with the same facial hair, same size, same clothes. That's lazy to me. Some of the assassination stuff too as well isn't as clean, like, you know, old school like Assassin's Creed 2 or 3, jumping between every building and stuff like that. It wasn't really seamless. It didn't feel good. I played Yasuke, which a little bit of spoiler, you unlock him like decent into the game itself, and he's cool. He's cool, but he also can't do any parkour, so it's like a situational character. I mean, like, there's complaints, sure. But at the same time, my big thing is also there was cutscenes up the wazoo. There was so many cutscenes. The entire game is cutscene city. I think I played more cutscenes than the actual game itself. And I'm sure you guys know in an open world game or an Assassin's Creed game, the goal is to, like, be doing combat and actually having fun with it. So, like, it's okay. Like, I kept on saying it was a little bit better than average because I thought the world was very beautiful. I thought the game was cool. The cutscenes were well made. The vocals and, like, dialogue were nice, and like they were trying some stuff, but it wasn't like captivating me. It wasn't like the best game I've ever played, and like all this weird like other side stuff, the woke stuff, DEI stuff, or everything in between, which I have my own opinions on. My high level for this stuff is always, if the game is good and it's not like super hardcore forced, do whatever you want. Same thing with like a romantic movie. Like if it's in there, if there's a romance, like a side story, and it fits, it character builds, it makes the game or movie or whatever better, dude, I'm cool, whatever, I don't mind. Like I'm chilling, you know, I'm chilling. But when it's forced, I don't like it. And so far, I haven't had a chance to write that type of stuff. I've been like 10 hours in, and some people are also calling some stuff on out too as well, saying like this is all optional, you know? Like we're seeing 50-50. So this is like kind of more of like the social drama where basically there is a black samurai in a relationship with a non-binary person over here, and then people obviously don't like that for whatever reason. Now, when it comes to this stuff though, it was an RPG and people were able to go make that route and get to that point, and they see this in the game itself. So it's kind of like almost like people were calling them out kind of being like a self or reporting on the game in general, you know? So then people were kind of being like on both ends. Like this is why these videos are hard to cover, because it's like Maybe you want this in a game, maybe you don't. And that's why the world's strange, because, well, some people do, some people don't. I'm one of those people, like I said, if something can fit into a game and it's not forced, it's not cringe. Do we always need it? No, not really. I think there's even like normal like guy and girl romance stuff that I don't want in a movie. If I'm watching an action movie, I don't need that side plot. And not to be like more hardcore stuff like this, I don't think you really need this in an Assassin's Creed game. Like, I don't want to be on like the crazy scrubbing side, but I just don't really think we need this in a game. It just doesn't really fit, and I'm gonna more so not like trying to be a hater on this one. We have been seeing like videos over here and coverage and everything else on top of this, which obviously you can see a lot of people on the online side are not the happiest with this, but basically like actual Japan themselves have had a lot of critiques on Ubisoft and saying the game is like not really respecting Japanese culture and they don't necessarily like it. There's been rumors that they even want to literally ban the game itself in Japan, and well, that is something you have to kind of make attention to. Like, if the Japanese culture itself is saying that they are feeling disrespected on this game itself, and these higher up executives are quite literally talking about this video game in like a public setting, in like the actual like the law rooms themselves, that is something you have to kind of pay attention to. Like, I'm one of those people. Like, I don't, dude, if you're gay, I don't care. If you're trans, cool, you're cool. Like, I don't mind. That's fine. I'm not a hater. You live your life and I'm happy. Like, I accept it. You're chill. Like, if you like video games, I like video games, we could have a good vibe. But I can understand where if someone is like a cultural thing, say Yasuke, which once again, like, I was a real person, but they're, I don't know, like some people in Japan may not love it, you know, maybe people are like, what's going on with this over here, just in terms of the cultural side of it. But I liked his character, dude. He was cool in the game. It's like, this is why it's such a contrarian, maybe, I don't know, like contracious, is that even a word? Like, kind of a conversation, because the guy was cool. Like, when he, like, the story, I don't want to spoil stuff, but like, he was kind of like a badass character, bro, and playing the guy is kind of fun. But the rest of the game kind of sucks because it's open world, and I don't really feel like there's a need for me to beat the game itself. And open world's always been kind of weird for me in Assassin's Creed 2 as well. But like, we have all these big political stuff going on. We have all the fact that this game has been delayed multiple times. And well, people are just saying like, bro, like, what is this? They're saying they should be banned for making this on top of this too as well. So some people are saying it shouldn't even be in the game. Some people are saying you had to specifically find it. Like, Japan themselves are calling it out. But then when it comes to people who love the Assassin's Creed game, they just want to jump around and go and just do some cool like samurai like assassination stuff and just enjoy the game itself. And this is where it kind of makes gaming weird. Because I'm one of those people, I miss when it was just, is this video game good? Yes or no? Okay, bye. But ever since like the past 8 years or so, there's been a lot more of the social and political side to it, which makes gaming rough. So what I want to say over here, the game could have been better, dude. I'd give it like a 7.3. Like, if you just want something to play, you put it on U+. Like, it's not bad. Like, I might play a little bit more, but I'm probably not going to beat the game. Do I care too much about this higher level stuff? No, but other people do. And that is, at this point, funny enough, a valid thing to go and talk about. I don't mind what's in a game, but if it's cringe and it's weird and doesn't fit the story, then yeah, I don't think I like it. And if I wanted to go and even say in these types of situations, which I hope I don't get canceled on, I don't necessarily like the idea that, like, this going on is just taking away from me being like an assassin and trying to go and do stuff. And that's more so on the take of the RPG segment. I liked like Assassin's Creed like 1, 2, and 3, like, you know, like the Brotherhood and all of that, because those games are cool. Like, there's a big focus. There was a higher level overarching plot of like an arch nemesis you have to go to, and it was more on being sneaky and exploring these worlds. This was cool. The world was beautiful. The game looks insanely well made. But when it comes to RPG stuff, like, not even if it, like, I don't even care. Whatever people were in this screen right here in front of me, I think it's kind of stupid. Like, there's been so many cutscenes and I want to play the game more, and I just want to actually have gameplay. Cutscenes are cool, but if I'm watching a 45-minute segment and then it gives me a 5-minute boss fight, if even that, and then it goes back to another 30 minutes of plot, yeah, that's cool, but I don't want to watch a movie. I want to play a video game. And well, I wish more people would be complaining about that. Like, that's what I want to focus on. Like, yeah, you can have Japan want to go ban the game. That's valid. That's a big deal. I think that's crazy. It's like when Modern Warfare 2 was on the news for all those, like, you know, hardcore missions. That's an okay conversation to have. But what I like to have on my channel is that I wanted this game to be better. I had hopes, you know. We've seen the stuff where people were making fun of, like we mentioned, but like, look at some of this. Like, this is what I want people complaining about. Like, right over here, this is them trying to be stealthy with nigh, and like, you just move 3 feet itself, and then the character goes back and forth, and like, this is not acceptable. This is for a AAA game with millions upon millions of dollars funding into this one. This is not acceptable. Like, yes, like you have people making out or something like that in the background. Sure, okay, whatever. That could be a problem if that's a problem for you. Sure, this is a problem for me because the game itself could have been so much better. Like, I know it got delayed a few times, but I care about the core gameplay, dude. Like, I want the game to be nicer. And there's a few little these like funny things like this, because it's like, what is this, dude? Like, generally, what is this? What is this? You know, what is this? It just does, it takes you out of the game. It feels unnatural. And I've had a few instances like this. There was animation issues and stuff too as well with when I was doing my gameplay. It just is weird. Like, I expect better in this day and age. Maybe in like 2008 for like AI, whatever. But this is 2025 with like a game that's made billions of dollars, and like, let alone the fact that this is somehow upsetting the entirety of Japan, my dude. Like, people are not happy with it. But like, you look at this and this is like not a fun experience. Now, I've had a little bit of fun, but a lot of the times I don't think I'm going to beat the game, because there's other stuff like having a microtransaction in a single player game, and I know they've had those for a few years, but that is also atrocious as an idea to have. And like I said, I want to focus more on the idea of like the game itself. I'm not really my place to say what you like and what you don't, what you like in a video game or whatever it might be. I'm just one of those people, if you're chill with me, I'm chill with you. But when it comes to games, and that's what a lot of us are here to talk about, that's what matters. And it seems like this game almost hit the mark, dude. Almost like a Japanese assassin and like samurai game, bro. That is like the magic of a video game with open world. I loved Ghost of Tsushima, and a lot of people ask me, what did I like better? I liked Ghost of Tsushima better, straight up. The game looked nicer, had a better plot, the gameplay was better, and like I felt like I was always doing something. It felt cinematic. This one was cool. Like, it's like an okay game. I don't hate it, but like, it really could have been better. Like I said, there was cutscenes everywhere. There was animation issues. Like, the jumping from building to building felt awkward. A lot of the buildings, like even placements, were copy pasted, and like it was just cutscene after cutscene. There is one, I don't want to spoil it too much, but it kind of fits my critique a little bit. If you guys get to it. There's even like a big quest, or like you're meant to assassinate someone, and all you do is you press one button on a wall and it's done. Like, there was no chase, there was no build up. It was like a 5-minute cutscene. You press one button, then you have another 5-minute cutscene, and that's not a fun game. Maybe fun to watch if you enjoy this, but this wasn't my idea of an Assassin's Creed game. And like I said, that's what I wish people were focusing on, because I've played the game. I've actually played this game. I haven't like just looked on Twitter and see like a random segment of like some like people making out. I played the game, and they didn't really have that. That wasn't forced. It didn't seem like anything crazy. I think they made the Yakuza character cool. I said completely wrong. You guys can roast me. Like, they made his character cool, and I get it. But I can also understand why like Japanese people might be like, why is this guy insanely OP? Why is he literally twice the size as everyone else? Why is he one-shotting everyone? Like, I understand. I understand every perspective on every end, because it's sometimes more of those touchy subjects where it can kind of really go both ends, you know? It really kind of can. And it just depends on what you believe and what you think is right and wrong. But the one thing I believe on, at least on my YouTube channel, is I think the game is kind of mid. Like, it really could have been better, and like it's kind of like a disappointment, you know? Like, we have all these types of things like microtransaction in the stores, man. Like, do I want to have to go and spend money in my single player game, make it for free and something I can earn by doing a really cool content and find like a special side boss and make it something special? I don't want to have to spend real life money for this. This is what we should be talking about. I don't like the idea that the game itself had so many cutscenes. We should be talking about that. And I guess at the same time too, cultural instances, especially if it comes from Japan, does matter. I think of all the things out there, that's the thing that probably matters the most. If it's like not culturally representative and people and the culture themselves are trying to go and do or upset about it, that is something that people should go and listen to. I'm not a big fan of the DI type conversation or trying to call it stuff on out, but I do want to say I do respect the culture of it, and that also kind of ties on into what the game is and why there's problems potentially with it. Do I recommend this game? I enjoyed it. Did I love it? No. Am I going to beat the game? No. Are there problems on the social side, the gameplay side, and everything? Yes. Do I think that they at least are going on a better direction right now in this game? I would say yes. Like, if they somehow learn and actually listen to the gaming community, get rid of these microtransactions, pace out the story a little bit better, tone down this huge open world RPG, because I really don't know why Assassin's Creed turned in that one, make the game a little bit smaller, and I think we can maybe be cooking for another future game where the game series and Ubisoft as a company doesn't go completely down the drain. But I do want to agree that there is just some stuff that really shouldn't be in the game, and it takes away from the game. And I'm not a hater. I love everyone. But I don't love video games that could have been so much better if they just would have tried just a little bit more and had a slightly better direction. Now, this was a weird video, and I hope I didn't go and like offend anyone, step on any toes. I did try to be a little bit of a fence sitter in the middle, because I do know a little bit of political stuff and race, or even like, you know, everything else with it. Can be testy. I love y'all. I don't care what you guys think. At the end of the day, just don't hopefully think too bad of me. But I do want to say this game could have been better. I'll play maybe a little bit more of it, but I don't know, man. A lot of people are not happy with it, dude. There's a lot of people that are upset that are going to be boycotting this game and hoping Ubisoft goes bankrupt. Now, I hope Ubisoft doesn't go bankrupt, but I do hope they finally, after all these years of people complaining and roasting on their engines and how they run these games and microtransactions, they maybe finally go take a step back and realize that Assassin's Creed might be a cash cow, yes, but people are kind of getting to the very tail end of it, and we're going to go pick and choose every single thing that could be potentially wrong with this game in the future. So you kind of have to go and make sure you're not doing it wrong, you know? So I don't know, like kind of all the place. I might have a lot of dislikes or have people hate me. Hopefully I had present this in an okay manner. And if not, we'll be back to more normal gaming videos right afterwards. But I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Thank you guys all for listening to my opinion. And of course, I don't know, let me know if you guys like the game. I didn't hate it, but like I said, it was okay. It was okay.